Welcome one and all, NavigatorEX here, and it's Peace Walker time. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD. I ordered this back in February. It's been a minute since I got the, what's the box say? Let me see this. Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. So, let's see. See if there's anything special on the box other than a list of all the games that are apparently on here, with the exceptions of the first Metal Gear Solid, as opposed to Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, and VR missions, which there's a download code in there. I bought it new because download code. So yeah, that's a thing. I need to hit that download code for some VR missions. What was it? So, Peace Walker, before I get in, let's take a quick look at this real quick and admire some of the wonderful artwork of, I believe, Yoji Shinkawa. Feel free to correct me on that, but I want to say Yoji Shinkawa. Metal Gear Solid 3, freaking masterwork. Virtuous Mission and Operation Snake Eater. Origin of Metal Gear begins in 1964. At the height of the Cold War, Naked Snake, the man who would later become the legendary soldier known as Big Boss, heads into Soviet territory to help the scientist Sokolov defect to the West. However, the mission ends in failure when Snake's mentor, a female soldier known as the Boss, unexpectedly defects to the Soviet Union. Yeah, that kind of puckered a lot of buttholes from what I recall. The fate of the world hanging in the balance, Snake is forced to question the meaning of loyalty as he embarks on a lone mission to off his former boss. Oh boy, they got that's a solid synopsis. Let's see what they got for MGS2. I'll get to Peace Walker shortly. This is honestly the first time I've even fired this disc up. It still had the shrink wrap on it up until 48 minutes ago. Oh man, even the title screen music. Okay. So it took place between 2007 and 2009. I forgot the year that took place in. The near future of 2007, 2009. Oh man. After the Shadow Moses incident, technological data on the nuclear-armed walking tank Metal Gear leaks onto the black market. Solid Snake and his allies from the anti-Metal Gear NGO Philanthropy set out in pursuit of a tanker carrying a new Metal Gear prototype, but Snake falls into a trap set by former Foxhound member Ocelot. And they don't call him Revolver Ocelot here, which seems important to me, given the last game that got played, and is believed lost along with a tanker at the bottom of the Hudson River. And we see how that panned out. 2 years later, the Big Shell, an oil spill cleanup facility constructed on the bay, is taken over by terrorists, led by a man claiming to be the long-lost Solid Snake. The government sends Raiden, a new recruit in the new Foxhound, to infiltrate the Big Shell and rescue the US president who's held hostage inside. It occurs to me, the only member of New Foxhound they even bothered to mention was Raiden. I don't recall them mentioning any new members of Foxhound other than him. It's like the members of Dead Cell were like prior members of Foxhound and they just said F it and did their own thing. So who else is in Foxhound at the time? I feel like I'm missing something. If this was on a quiz show, if this was on like Family Feud, I'd be going home broke. Oh, also, before I dip out, let's see these manuals real quick. Oh, that's cool. We got postcards. Let's see, pages, shoulder buttons. And I can see I need to adjust the brightness on my TV because I can't see any of that table of contents shit. But I can see it on my OBS readout. Great. This TV's in bad shape anyways. Probably need to just get a new TV before I fiddle with settings on this one. I don't know. More glorious Yoji Shinkawa artwork. I need to pull out my own copy of Sons of Liberty, compare their manual to mine. Because I've got Substance on PC, but I also have a copy of Sons of Liberty on PS2. Can Doug Walker bring peace to not Vietnam? Let's hope he'll remember how to do it, so we don't have to. Welcome, no third impact, please. As I get to the last of the titles here for some more glorious artwork with Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. The disco years. Just trying to see if I could remember that theme, because I did see this game played by Team 4-Star, but I don't remember jack shit about it. I remember pause, and that's all. Okay, so where are we? Snake's been burned. He's been used by the government. Third time in the shoes of Big Boss. Oh man, and thankfully not the last. It's unfortunate that Solid Snake, you don't get much more Solid Snake content in the franchise, if any. I don't think you get any more. I mean, you got Ground Zeroes and 5 as this guy. But hey, Snake served his narrative purpose. And that was pretty good. I'd like to get a copy of Ghost Battle at some point. I'd like to get a copy of the Game Boy Color Metal Gear Solid. Play that one through. It looked kind of great. Why couldn't that have been on the 3DS? The era is the 1970s. Big Boss has stationed his army without a nation in Colombia, South America, where he is approached by visitors from Costa Rica, a nation without a military. In the wake of the Cuban Missile Crisis, Latin America became key to maintaining the power balance between East and West, but now a mysterious armed force threatens to disrupt the balance. To preserve peace and neutrality in Costa Rica, these soldiers without borders move into action. In time they would come to be known as the Founders of Outer Heaven. This is going to be MGS5. Ah, man. Considering how MGS5 turned out, that's kind of unfortunate, which, you know, nothing against MGS5. I'm sure it has great gameplay, but some of the stuff that got some of the things that got broken during the time, it's like, oh man. It's like, who's responsible for this travesty? Oh boy. Well, I dip into this manual. Actually, I have nothing to follow that, but I'm going to take a quick Oh, that's so good. Is there a way to... There's no way to hide the borders, is there? Damn. That'd be a great wallpaper. Let's see. Let's see. Zoom. Square? Triangle. Okay. Okay. Let's see here and line up the top of his head. No, oh, it's different size. Boo. Man, I seem to remember this game being pretty damn good from what I saw of it, but I don't really have any reference myself. Having just watched Team 4-Star play through it, I don't remember anything about it. It's been a while. Okay, we got the whole... I did skim the controls here as well. And I looked at shooter type, there's action type, and hunter type, I think are the three main ones. Shooter type was the only one that made me not feel like I wanted to barf. Hey, there's that guy. Ah, neat. I don't remember him being in here. Kaz, as I recall. Okay, PSP games. Yeah. Oh man, I wouldn't mind having this on PSP in addition to this, but at this point, shit. I just like to have more PSP games in general. Oh, let's go ahead and start the game. Physical PSP games. I saw this story apparently that alleged, I think it's on Niche Gamer, that 94% of game sales this year were digital, and with as many like little nit shit titles on mobile and like small indies and little downloadable things on all of the consoles, I would believe that, in spite of how many physical games are out there. And it makes me sad. It's like, it's just the reality of the thing, I suppose. Game you can't help me with? Couldn't build a mission critical item despite having all materials. Well, I hope I don't run into that bug, but really in my case it'll probably be I come up to the mission critical item and don't know what the hell I'm doing. So that'll be me. That's how it usually goes with me. Oh man, that is an awful bug. That's the kind of thing it's like, can't say anything from a QA perspective, but that's like maybe like a first week or day one patch kind of thing. Fictional, not okay. I wish I could have read that, but okay. Bleh. I think it just said Soldiers Without Borders is not a real thing. Yeah, that. Oh, cool test pattern. Okay, can we do anything with the sticks? D-pad? Aw. No! Man. Bugs like that, though, where you can't build mission-critical items or you can't get plot-necessary equipment, that's just insane that that's a thing that lasts more than a week. At least on modern machines where you can patch stuff. I mean, if they had that in a older game, like PS2 on back, I'd be like, well, that sucks. And also, they probably would have just delayed the game at that point. Because they couldn't really patch things back then. The downside of modern patches. Okay. Kind of hate that there's no option screen. I would have loved to turn on a subtitles option, but I guess I'll just shut up if they don't have subs on. Last night, Marcus finished the remaster of Crisis Core. Okay. Gameplay and visual improvements. Main characters have worse voice acting. And I'm judging from the tone of this comment that it's not comically bad, at least. So that's man, bogus. Input your player name. Ooh. 15 uppercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Okay. Oh, I hate this. Oh, shoot. I hate that. I hate this keypad. I never remember to hook up a keyboard to this thing. Okay. Everyone's recast to be more in line with a FF7 remake. So it's like kind of a minority, but it's a really noticeable minority of voice actors that kind of suffer. That's a bummer. Okay. Let's see. I probably should have just stopped at nav and said to hell with it. Okay. Let's see, I'm not even going to go into symbols. Screw this. This keypad, yeah, it wins. This name is okay, it's fine. Ah, man, 3 or 4 of the main characters, though. Yay. It's like I'm fine when some of the voice acting is bad, but it's like it wasn't like that Iron Man video game where it seemed like Robert Downey Jr. just phoned it in, was it? Because I kind of want to get that game because Robert Downey Jr. phoned it in. Possibly literally. I really need to put up a voice acting demo reel somewhere at some point. I would totally phone in a role, but in a good way of phoning it in where I'm like trying. Oh, dude. Was that Sea Dog VA, was it? I need to go back and look at his channel. Ah! Let's see, shooter, action, and hunter type. Let's see, what... Okay, shooter, action... Okay, here we go. Item select, equip, and unequip. What's that? 2-slot swap. Oh, yes! Yes! I was hoping for that. And I didn't even look in the options in MGS4 to see if that was there. Shit! I loved that! Added a lot more voice acting to NPC lines. Alright. It's like, that's one of those things, it's like I play Skyrim, and yeah, when you walk up to people, they randomly start saying shit to you, but there's something that makes a world just a little bit more interesting when you have more, like, NPC dialogue. They don't necessarily have to just stop cutting logs or whatever and turn to you and talk about, hey, winter is cold, bro, everything sucks. Little NPC dialogue goes a long way. Select button, auto-aim. Huh. Wait, where's the auto-aim? Oh, square is the same as the select button. Okay. So I kind of probably want to leave it on auto-aim, even though I'm not going to likely be using auto-aim most of the time. Okay, there's only 2 functions, though. Okay. Thinking, what is this co-ops communication? Let's leave that on, just in case that's something that can be done on here. New save data. Okay. Man. I haven't played many RPGs in the last several years, aside from what you've seen on stream. I really kind of want to change that. I've got one of the Tales games, I think from a Humble Bundle. I think it might be Vesperia. It's not Berseria or whatever. I need to fire one of those up. Because I feel like I've completely lost the plot on RPGs. Let's see how more NPCs are handled in more things. I miss RPGs. Like JRPGs mostly, but RPGs as a whole. Are they going to read it? They're not. The year was 1964. The world was firmly in the grip of the Cold War, divided the East and West. Okay. Whoops, almost missed that. One of America's heroes had defected to the Soviet Union. She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world's superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its most legendary soldiers, the Boss. The person assigned this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Grozny Grad something something. Damn it! Having saved the world, Snake was hailed as a true hero and given the title Big Boss. In big yellow letters. Probably supposed to be gold, I don't freaking know. Following the award ceremony, however, Snake disappeared. Ooh, Pirate's Moon. Do tell! Because I fired up MechWarrior 5 recently, and I think it kind of disagrees with my laptop, but for some reason, which is weird, my laptop actually works better, but they should work better. The desktop, it's just fine. I've got to play me some MechWarrior. Oh, dude, nice ride. One of the biggest differences is that in the pirate campaign, you don't actually salvage mechs. Ah. Oh, Grey Delisle. I've seen that name a number of times. You get preset inventory of mechs. Huh. So it's like, complete the mission with the loadout we give you kind of thing? Because that's interesting. I can see how that might make things substantially harder. Oh man, whoever's holding the camera here, just, dude, lay off the sauce. Oh wow.
Boss!
No, that was the last one. No, this is the big one. Oh man.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
Okay, free control time. Okay, let's see that run cycle. He doesn't quite run like he's as constipated as, you know, you see either snake running around. He's got a little bit of a hunch to him, but not bad. Okay, let's see.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
Man, preset
Show
inventory of
done,
mechs.
boss. Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your
Interesting.
surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction.
Okay.
Look up. Good. Look down. Good.
Oh, thank God it's
You should
inverted.
be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Okay, action button. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I'm sitting here, though, imagining those. Like, what would a Mech Warrior game be like if you had, like...
All right, let's try up and down on the right stick one more time.
Like, oh boy, I'm thinking like
Look
Ninja
up.
Warriors have, like,
Good. Look down.
3 to 5 preset mechs, and you just
should be
pick
familiar
your
with the
mech
up
or
and
whatever.
down controls
That kind of
now.
thing.
Press the action
But
button
then
if you're
again-
ready to move on.
Then again,
Okay.
I'm kind of a fan of the arcade aesthetic,
Next, we'll check your left and right.
which is not something I think of when I think of,
Look right.
it's not
Good.
something I think of when I think of
Look
Mech Warrior.
left.
Oh.
Good. You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
That would be really weird.
Okay.
I would play it, but if there was an
change the
arcade
controls
Mech Warrior
anytime in
game,
options.
what would that even be?
Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now.
Hey, this is
At
getting a little
times, you will
personal,
need to
guy.
get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again.
Oh?
You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
No crawling while prone? The hell? The hell? Okay, that's new.
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful!
Oh boy. There's the constipated stance. Here we go.
Good. Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that?
Okay, cool,
Tap
that
the
hasn't
crouch
changed.
button while running. Don't forget it.
Whoop. Wonder if you can knock over dudes. Oh man.
That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
Okay.
I'm ready, boss.
Not sure about gameplay. Oh, hello.
That is incorrect, boss!
Okay, here we go. Not sure about the
Fine
roll
work,
thing. I
boss.
actually wasn't able to do that
Next,
consistently.
we're gonna
What?
practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Well, it's going to be kind of hard to dupe anyone into believing that with the yelling, but
Impressive, boss!
Ooh.
Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time.
Shouldn't be hard
The
here.
first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent.
Okay.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, boy. Oh, I did it way too early. Should have listened. Okay, come on.
Impressive, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out.
Yay!
Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
I'm glad this tutorial is skippable, but
Fine work, boss!
yeah, I
Now
kind of
we will
needed this
throw
one.
your opponent
Absence.
after
Oh, no
restraining
worries.
them. To throw an
I'm
enemy
just
to
going through the
ground,
tutorial.
press
It's
the
all
direction
good.
on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
Oh, I missed what he said about
I'm ready,
that.
boss.
Okay. Ah.
Fine work, boss!
So
Now we
you
will
can't,
try
like,
CQC
drag
against
them?
multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them.
I
On my
thought that was
command,
how that was going.
restrain
That's
and
cool.
then throw your opponent. Go!
Ah, smacking a dude with another dude. Whoop. Eat shit. Yeah. All right.
Fine work, boss! Again! Go!
Okay, I think I kind of like this game's combat system. I think I might be able to get used to this one.
Fine work, boss!
Oh, what the hell?
All
Oh,
right.
my screen just blacked
Why
out.
don't we do something
What the
special
hell?
since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one.
The rumors
after
of
the
my
other.
competence
Do
may
it.
have been greatly
Simply press the
exaggerated,
attack
guy.
button again while throwing the current enemy.
Huh?
Just
Oh.
be sure to
What'd
wait
he say?
for the icon to appear. Go.
Oh, I missed what he said. Okay.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
What? Okay, I'm hitting the attack button. I missed what he said exactly. Oh, damn.
Press the attack button when the icon
He said
appears.
very clearly before I started this segment what... Okay.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Oh, okay. We got chain attacks?
Fine work, boss.
We got chain attacks.
Again. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, man.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Oh boy.
Fine work, boss!
Pirate campaign. Okay.
And stop! That's it for today!
Your inventory and mechs are
Thank you,
not...
boss.
Okay. That's... interesting. I'd kind of have to see how that would play out to... I don't see how that would work. It's like they give you the mechs that they assume are best for that job, and then, you know, just leave you to your own. That's what that sounds like to me. I'm like, you get a selection that you get to pick for a few different playstyles. Oh, whoa, that was interesting. Sort of 3D.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
But seriously, are they anyone's friends?
I brought them. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
What?
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
No, that's in Street Fighter Alpha 3. But good guess, though. Red Riding Hood. That's not going to be important at all. Okay. That pirate campaign. I might have to look up some videos of that on YouTube.
Thank you.
Oh, hello, Steve Bloom. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around that.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
And instantly, I'm jealous.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
And welcome, Blind
Professor
Archer.
Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Okay.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The peace constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
Oh, careful with the coffee there,
The
buddy.
authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United
Okay.
States views Central America as its backyard.
CIA being dicks
Even
again.
After Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
I'm never going to remember how to pronounce
You wanna
that.
hire us?
My French pronunciation is awful,
As our
but I'm going to
deterrent.
try.
We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But
Well, if you have an ice cream cone and a pony ride, I think we're game, buddy.
a forward operating base, an offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No. We've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
Is it Samuel L. Jackson? I bet it's Samuel L. Jackson.
On their behalf.
I hope it's Samuel L. Jackson.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
I thought I recognized that voice.
Peace?
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
John
Pleased
Jacob
to meet you,
Jingleheimer
Paz.
Schmidt.
Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured.
Did she die? I bet she died. That's horrible.
16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh. We're using our detective vision.
God. She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small. She
What about
lost
her
her
feet?
grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose.
Even marching
Please,
past big bad wolves?
Get them out of my country. Make
How old
them
was
leave
Meryl?
Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know.
I mean,
who
older
you
than
are,
her,
Big
but
boss. That
not
is
not
why
terribly
we've
old, I
come
don't think.
to you.
I doubt she was much older than 30. I honestly, given the scope of time those Metal Gear games take place over, I doubt she was. Yeah, I was about to say I doubt she was even 30, so that makes sense. Around 20. Okay, an army without borders. Steve Blooms. Oh man, Cowboy Bebop. Love that show. Rewatched that. No, it was Outlaw Star that I rewatched. Oh wow, wow! Looks like I do need to rewatch Cowboy Bebop because my brain just.
Do you copy, Snake?
Uh,
I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base.
Getting my anime mixed up. What the hell?
I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick
Okay,
to
he's
adjust
saying
your
tutorial
view.
things. Do armies really need borders? I mean, maybe if they need some good reads in their downtime?
Use the start button to open the menu.
Oh, hello. Menu! Oh, neat. Okay, map, co-ops. We got squad communication in here? Because that could be interesting. Okay, infiltrate the supply facility and obtain intel on the base of dudes. Snake only. Okay. Options. Oh. Just take a quick skim of these. And nothing new. Okay, area map. That's the first one. Region map. Nah, don't need that yet. Do armies really need borders? Oh, boy. Maybe not, but most borders seem to need armies pretty bad. Okay, Slavic country. Okie dokie. Let's see. My friend's Cowboy Bebop. Oh boy, right, yeah, I watched like 6 minutes. I watched the opening gambit of the Cowboy Bebop Netflix series, thought to myself, hey, this is neat. And bounced off of it instantly after the title. I'm like, nah, it's neat, but I'm not watching
No
it.
one around. Why not try some shooting
At all.
practice? Select the target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button.
Oh,
then
hello.
press the R1 button to fire.
Let's see what we got.
How about a little shooting practice?
We got
Try
muzzle,
hitting a coconut.
climb, and oh, coconuts. Where's the coconut? Delicious coconuts.
Select equipment by pressing
What?
the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
All right. And no collecting
The
coconuts.
Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
A little late to tell me that one, buddy.
The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
What?
The facility you're headed for is past that fence.
That was with that
A
punch.
grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons.
Okay,
Ready the
we
weapon.
got a
Throw with the R1
little
button.
problem here.
When
It's
using
doing
throwing weapons,
random
hold the attack button
R1
down longer
inputs.
to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
Okay. I may have to switch controllers. Let's see. Grenade. Okay. Oh, we got an arc. Nice. Whoop. And
That's it.
oh, right. I gotta get back used to
Don't you
the
think
quick
you could
switch.
use a little-
Use a little what? Okay. Getting my head in the game. Also, great snake
I gotta
model.
thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary
Snake having his
business
beard
of
actually like modeled on instead of just kind of spray painted as a texture. I like this a lot more. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, MGS 2 and 3, they did well with the way they modeled their respective snakes, but it's like, hell yeah, actual, well, semi-actual hair. Bonus points. I'd kind of like to have the PSP version just to compare, but I don't know, I guess
Come
that's
on,
what
Snake.
YouTube's for.
This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What?
Anywhere we
You'd rather
roam,
keep
where we
wandering
lay
from
our head
conflict
is
to
home.
conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
Yeah, Portable Ops was San Geronimo.
Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really
Kind of glad he
is.
mentioned him too, because I could
Come
not
on,
remember that
guys.
country's name.
It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
Would that be the first time?
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, guys. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
Yeah, maybe his awesome hand has a lighter in it. That's the hope. Edward Rocket Hands would have been a totally... Oh, awesome! Neat! Edward Rocket Hands would be a totally different movie, wouldn't it?
Heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't
But
know,
those
man.
would call me...
Stop using that code
Tim?
you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point.
He had his galoshes. He was ready to step into some bullshit, it seems. Alright.
Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
What?
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American
Not to be confused with the anime ninja Naruto.
We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it,
But as long as we don't lose America's
production,
attic,
shipping lanes,
yeah.
and strategic value.
Lots of great stuff out of Canada.
We, on the
It'd be a shame.
would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within
Bright
our
red
reach.
prosthetic cyborg hand.
He
Oh
who
man.
controls Central America
Yeah, that won't be of
will win
any
this
importance
gold
at all.
medal.
It's
First,
not foreshadowing in the
Nicaragua,
slightest.
toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation,
Either that or he's secretly a Rock'em Sock'em robot and he just didn't quite have enough Play-Doh to cover the one hand up.
providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica.
It was Steve
is
Bloom's
CIA
exposition that kind of caught me off guard. Sudden
But it's more
poetry was
complex
sudden.
than that. The CIA's
Oh,
got
boy.
something else planned as well.
Now, I bet they're not planning on Cunningham solving their shit.
That is the million-dollar question.
That's gonna be kinda hard.
Big boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer.
It's unfortunate, I liked Cunningham.
Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along.
Man, KGB
She
keeping
managed to
secrets.
escape
Who'da
with her
thunk?
life, but her
Man,
friend
not
was
like the CIA. They're totally open about everything.
Why were they
Bullshit.
attacked? I believe this will help explain.
Please let it be a
Perhaps
mixtape.
They saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during.
Yeah, that was a dude from Portable Ops. I believe voiced by
She
Noah
says her
Nelson.
friend happened to record it
Really
by
like that
accident.
character. Kinda
What's
wish they
that?
could have used him a little longer.
A
Oh,
portable stereo
the
cassette
Walkman gets its own credit. That's perfect.
I heard they were working on something like that in Japan.
Oh,
No, you guys were too.
what, they couldn't have gotten,
What you're about to
oh
hear
God,
will
what's his
help you
name?
understand.
Troy Baker to play the Walkman?
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
Oh yeah, Cunningham, he did die somehow, and it was horrible. He was the hovercraft thing, the little rocket cart boss fight toward the end of the game. And turns out he's allergic to rocket launchers.
Get rid of it. I chase it back to its You can't. The snake's too
So that was fun.
many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
Oh God, NFTs.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be?
I just remembered part of the twist of this game's ending, and
Your country
woo.
or your mentor? Your mission?
Can't wait to fill in the blanks. Yeah, stage 3 missileitis.
Boss is alive in Costa Rica.
And boy, oh boy, was it terminal.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side.
Oh, that smirk on his face.
Under orders from the CIA.
He knows he's got his hooks in Snake.
Passing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Oh, and that is a hell of a rumble out of my controller. Hold on, I need to change my pants. Ugh.
Well,
Cos, where's the toilet
what'll
paper?
it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait! Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Oh, what does a second finger do?
For peace, then.
See, because it's not like Inspector Gadget, you know, has a phone in one hand and has like a death ray in the other hand. I'm watching Inspector Gadget and, you know, it's like a whole bunch of benign objects. He's got his little propellers and his little skis and his little inflatable coat and then a death ray. And then he has a phone and I'm like, death ray? Why does this guy have a death ray? What? What the hell is this?
There they are. CIA
Not that I disapprove, but what the hell is
Get
this?
past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Inspector Gadget. Old 80s cartoon. It's about this cyborg inspector. And he's like Mr. Magoo levels of bumbling. He has no idea what he's doing, and he's basically carried by his niece and her dog, who are smarter than everyone. Oh, shit. Sorry, I kind of...
Last resort. It could just as easily kill you.
I kind of miss obvious things. I'm sorry. Whoops. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Inspector... Oh, God.
Press up against
Damn it, I got to have that theme stuck in my head all day.
From that position, you can press the L1 button to detect enemies. That
Oh,
also
shoot, I
works
probably should have
while lying down.
found out how to... Oh, stun rod to kind of... empty that hand. Okay. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Inspector... It's got to be one of the best themes. Okay.
Start talking.
Okay. How's he doing? That's got to be one of the best themes in animation, like, ever. Oh, we getting cool shit? Is that gonna wake him up? Uh-oh.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Ready the stun rod, and... boop! Yeah, you go back. You sleep harder now, sir. I needed those items, and now I'm good. Okay. Man, I don't think too much about
The indicator in the
cartoon
upper right
theme
serves as a
songs from the
compass
80s.
that
There's
shows
so
down
many of them. There's kind of throwaway, but Inspector Gadget, it's like the biggest damn earworm. I also forgot entirely where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just kind of in exploration mode for a second. Although I did see that other soldier. Gun that made it so Hitler never existed for a second. What?
Camo index.
Whoop!
The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Okay. Saw another soldier there for a minute. Any others? Sit your ass down. Whoop! Go to sleep!
Make your way east.
East, okay. Oh, man. Cartoon is absurdly well animated, too. Fingers from that Star Trek movie. Erases things from existing? Oh, man. That's some ultimate nullifier shit. It's like Galactus's butthole be puckering. I don't remember that.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Ooh. Oh man, this buttery smooth frame rate. Oh. I was not expecting this, and I'm quite pleased. Okay, this guy. Gotta make sure I don't fudge this. You go to sleep, sir. and extra sleep. You get 1 additional sleep poke. Man. Oh, hello. No, we're not under attack. You shut up. You shut up. Nobody loves you. Whoa! Hello, buddy. Why do you have to be like that?
Understood.
I didn't...
Matching reinforcements now.
Okay. Oh, what the hell, game? Okay, it's my controller. My controller's starting to do doofy shit. There's got to be a place to hide. Do I have a cardboard box? I don't. Which way are they going? Okay. Oh, Voyager. Oh boy. Okay. Controller's freaking out. This could be not a good. Okay. And y'all both can sleep a little sounder. Oh, I'm starting to like this combat a lot. A lot.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
What's wrong?
Nope.
God!
Oh boy, he
What's
saw me
going
right
on
in
over
his
there?
doing his everything's okay song. Okay, come on.
Head for the building to the east. We need intel on that base.
Okay. I'm horrible at stealth, but if I can just punch people until they stop making face noises, I think I'll be fine with that. Oh boy, I've been kind of itching to pick up Marvelous Mistake again and get a little bit of stealth practice in. I played that like one stream one time and thought to myself, hey, that'd be... Okay, no, that was not good.
Footsteps.
I should have waited like a half second longer. Yep, stun the butt. I'm Ernest P. Worrell, Electro-Man. 5 stars on the thing. Yeah, 5 sleepy time stars. I'm really liking this combat system. Okay, let's see if we can get some new things. Ooh, trank bullets.
Your objective is the building to the east.
Ooh, 5.56 rounds. Yeah, you get a little more sleep. Yeah, here we go. Building to the east. Now, let's do that. Let your dog out. Ah, okay. Oh, man. Boy. In a cartoon mood, I like my usual dog shit cartoons. I mean, was it Brickleberry, Paradise PD, and Farzar have been on my list. They're all 3 just the same cartoon, but slightly different settings. They're all garbage, but I love some. Sometimes I just love garbage.
Acknowledged. Out.
But in the middle of that, Inspector Gadget. I'm gonna have to switch controllers, I think, for next stream though, because this one. Oh, hello. Oh, because this one was doing arbitrary inputs earlier, and I don't like that.
The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it?
Air suit. In the mountains.
What's up there?
Oh, the CNC game. Oh, hello. CNC games have some nonsense in them, and I'm kind of interested.
Cargo. Where's it headed? What is it?
Air suit. In the mountains.
What's up there?
Okay, I think I missed a prompt somewhere. Okay. So, someone's playing Rez outside the window? We got some enhanced interrogation, and then all of a sudden Rez just flies by. Okay. Ooh, keycards. Keycards! We Doom now? We Doom guy. Oh, this Zappo stick. I'm already loving this. Guest artist Ashley Wood. Art director Yoji Shinkawa. Thanks, Ashley and Yoji, because this is awesome.
Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
Oh.
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy mother of God.
If Metal Gear has taught me anything, nukes are bad, I think. I think that's what they've been trying to say, is that nukes are bad. I could be wrong on that. I could be missing something. But that's where my money is that bad nukes are bad. Oh boy, heroism. Oh, we already got a mission result. Okay, ooh, an army without borders. Clear time, kills, alert phases. Oh, those numbers are gonna skyrocket. Those are gonna climb. Man. I remember hearing this thing about this old tagline, something about you can't hug your loved ones with nuclear arms. Just get Dr. Robotnik to build a proton pack and power your prosthetics with it. That'll change in a heartbeat. So, oh boy. Let's see, are we going to get to save yet? Because I think I'm going to have to bail a little early. Design spec for smoke grenades. Okay.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe
Sandinistas. Holy crap, is Starbucks involved?
That's a shocker.
The monsters!
To the Tlatelolco Treaty,
Oh wait, no, that's
which
barista.
declares
Oh,
Latin
that's a
America
different
a
thing.
free
It's a
zone
slightly different thing.
based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles.
Slightly less
Ban
radioactive
testing,
sludge.
Use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Neat. Oh, we getting a save. Okay, it's just saving for me. Okay, cool. Oh, because I was worried I'd have to do that manually, because I think I'm gonna have to bail in just a second. You know that thing about when you go on a trip and they always say like, hey, you better go before the trip? Well, I did, but yee. Oh boy, that's a shit reason to have to end, but it's mine. There are many shitty excuses, and this one is mine. Welcome to NMSF's mother base. It can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to collecting intelligence. Cool. Okay. What's this? Save, played it. You know what? I'm going ahead and save here too, just to be really doubly sure. And then I gotta bail post haste. Thanks again, one and all, for stopping by. That was surprisingly less gameplay than I expected, but then again, I did do a bit of talking at the beginning about Yoji Shinkawa's wonderful artwork in those manuals. I think I'm going to look up some MechWarrior 3 as I bail. So yeah, I will be back Sunday with Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I keep wanting to call it EX because reasons. And back Wednesday with more of this, but ooh boy. A little too much coffee before the stream. Sorry, folks. NavigatorEX here. Thank you, one and all, for swinging by, and I will see you when I see you. And when I get done with that MechWarrior 3 business, I think I might just dip into Beatbox and try and make some new jingles. I think I've got a challenge for myself for next year. No raid. Raid? You know what? Challenge mode. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. How am I going to do the raid? Let's start with what I'm hoping for, but not expecting. Delicious mecha action. And I don't mean Halo Infinite, no thank you. No, not Shadow Warrior. Let's see. Nothing in MechWarrior. Oh, MechWarrior. No, that's a past video. Darn it. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Counter-Strike. What? Okay, one last quick pick, and... oh, good, we do have someone live in MechWarrior. Let's see. Oh, I like that name. Snarkplug1. With some... Stompy robots for the solstice in MechWarrior Online. Snarkplug1. Let's hit them up. Not even asking about a Wordle. Oh, I do need to start doing that a little bit more often. Not this time though, because I really gotta go. So let's see if I can actually type it right. So let's see about that raid. Alrighty, raid has been created, so, okay. Watch much of that MechWarrior retrospective? The Examined Life of Gaming. No, but that just gives me a reason to do that now, because I can do that while dicking around on No Man's Sky. Yeah! I need to do that. No Man's Sky and watching MechWarrior goodness. Alright, thanks for the reminder on that. I'll be right back to that. But, like I said, I will be back Sunday with Resident Evil Code Veronica X and possibly a clue to what I'm doing. Back Wednesday with more Peace Walker HD deliciousness. Say hello to Snarkplug1 on his MechWarrior Online fun times. Thanks again, one all, for stopping by. NavigatorEX here, and I will see you when I see you. I gotta go. Take it easy, party people. Raid now! For Megatron's kneecap.